CEO of Racing New South Wales, Peter V'Landys, joins us, and you seem to be doing a lot of smiling up in this boardroom of late, Peter.
Yes, look, there's been some very great results for racing, not only in New South Wales but for Australia.
What about the? I spoke to the chairman of both Racing New South Wales and Racing Victoria, and we heard Harold Mitchell. Everyone keeps coming back to a historic day and a landmark day for racing in both states.
Absolutely, and I think that wouldn't have happened without the two chairmen. I think Michael Duffy and John Massara were integral to this, and I think they've brought both states very close together, and that's only for the betterment of racing in Australia.
Well, your job's sweet, given the chairman's a wrap. Actually, there's a spare job in Racing Victoria.
Is there? No, I don't. I've never been to Victoria, so I don't know my way around.
What about this, Pete? It now, for so long, we never thought provincial and the country mates, their mates, now the city. It seems that everyone's rowing in the one direction, particularly with the media rights now.
Absolutely. Look, we've said from the outset that the way to maximise both wagering and media is to aggregate, and today is all about aggregation. And it's historical because it's never been done in racing before. Unfortunately, the contracts have never been coterminous. They've all been all over the place, and that allows division and conquering. And now that's not going to happen anymore. We're aggregated. We're going to work together, and we're going to do the best deal for racing we possibly can.
It obviously comes down to getting the best deal in media rights, but dollar cents as well as the picture.
Absolutely. Look, we want to get the picture out to as many people as possible. Our job is to get it to the punters, and whatever avenue that is, that's what it's all about. Aggregation isn't about just one channel; it's multi-channels. We now hold it, so we're here to do deals. Who wants to do a deal for international? Who wants to do a deal wall-to-wall? Who wants to do a deal with the Showcase Thoroughbred Station? We're here to look after racing, but our main aim is to get it to as many people as possible, cost-effectively as possible, and service the punters.
Obviously, with the marrying of both states, Racing New South Wales, the two most powerful states, you believe that gives you more clout no matter what table you sit at?
Absolutely. Look, as the chairman said, we make up 70 to 80% of the wagering turnover in Australia. The big contentious point that we've always had is the clock where we place our races. We believe, as the two major states, we should have first crack at the times, and that'll be integral to any negotiations moving forward with any party, is that we will wish to set our own times and promotion of racing, and to make sure that the punters are serviced in the best possible fashion.
Obviously, you've been at the forefront with the provincial and the country rights. Are the clubs all on board and supportive of the new move?
Absolutely. Look, they realise that aggregation is the way to go, and they've been most cooperative and very professional, and we've worked with them. I think they'll benefit in the long term themselves. They probably can't see the benefits at the moment, but they will, because, as I say, this aggregation enables us to look at different platforms with different providers. And Sky may still be the wall-to-wall station, the premium thoroughbred station may be TVN. Then you've got new media, who Fairfax News Limited. Who knows who's out there? And you've also got the new digital age of TV. Look, I think there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of people here with this aggregation, because it's a complete new world.
The new board, which we spoke about, John Massara looked along the table and I asked anyone was going to be on the board. Peter V'Landys' name, will he come out as a board member?
Look, the CEO of Racing New South Wales will definitely be on the board, and I currently hold that position, so I'll certainly be on the board, as will a director from Racing New South Wales, as will the CEO of Racing Victoria. We believe that we're best placed to be able to know what to do with our media rights and how to promote racing, and we should be at the forefront of that. And we want to make sure that the promotion of wagering and the punters is never lost in any boardroom.
For a long time, it's always said that if we work as one, do you see this as an important day that all of New South Wales seem to be in the one basket along with all of Victoria?
Absolutely. I think this is historical. As I said, we haven't been able to do it in the past. This hasn't just happened overnight. We've been planning this for a long time, over many years, because all deals that were done with TV media, we wanted to make sure they were all coterminous. They ended at the same time, so we could be able to do something like aggregation, and it's worked. We've now got aggregation, which has been a major objective for a long time.
We spoke about the due diligence. So what process does that go through, Pete, before the final papers are signed?
Look, we from the receipt of the documents, we've got 14 days to do the due diligence. Myself and Darren Pearce will represent New South Wales. We'll go down there and have a look to make sure that there's something there that we're unaware of. You do this in any agreement you enter. It's a proper diligent thing to do, and we'll do that. And then in the meantime, there will be a formal agreement being drafted for all the parties to sign. This heads of agreement took a long time. However, it sets down all the principles, all the main principles and conditions of the agreement have already been agreed. So it's only a matter now of documenting them into a major agreement and doing the due diligence to make sure that there's no contingent liabilities or anything that we aren't aware of moving forward.
If you go back 8 years, Pete, when TVN first come, has your thought process changed, or is it just the way things are developed?
Look, my thought process hasn't changed at all. I've always been there for the promotion of racing and the broadcast of races for wagering. You know, at the end of the day, wagering goes with racing. Racing isn't like other sports where it has a tribal following. People watch the races to have a bet, and we have to take that into account with anything we do. And that's why one of the main purposes of aggregation is to get it to as many people and as many punters as possible.
So if Racing New South Wales CEO is going to be on the board, and you hold that spot, and I'm working for TVN, does that mean I've got to call your boss?
Absolutely, Richard. So, but you know,
I might not be there.
No, you'll be there. You're a talent.
Mate, thanks, and it sounds like a positive day for racing, particularly in New South Wales and Victoria.
No, thank you very much, Richard.